my lovely readers and queers, welcome back to my channel. I am Franny, and in today's video I'm going to share with you my most anticipated book new releases for the months of May and June. There are more in May and a bit less in June. Yes, I know that I'm a little bit late for the May new releases, but the books that I'm interested in are coming out starting next week, so I'm still on time. It was not a mistake. I timed it perfectly. Right? So as always, I will not go too much into details when it comes to plot. I will just tell you the title, the author, and why I'm interested. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting with May 14th, the first book that I'm highly anticipating is The Girl in Question by Tess Sharpe. This one is the sequel to The Girls I've Been, and I read this book when it came out in 2021. So 3 years ago, I read it. I loved it. I loved the plot, the twist, the queer representations, and I am so here for the sequel. I'm expecting a lot of teen drama, a lot of very hard issues, because the first one was a lot to digest. I'm expecting a lot of action, some espionage perhaps, some FBI tricks up the main character's sleeve, just to give you an idea of what to expect, of what these series / books are all about. In this one, we follow our main protagonist, Nora, who goes on a road trip, I think, with her girlfriend, who I adore, by the way, and her ex-boyfriend, who is her best friend, and his now girlfriend. And his girlfriend gets kidnapped, and they have to save her. So, you know, if someone can deliver a plot like that, it's Tess Sharpe. April, May, June, July by Alison B. Hart. This one is about 4 siblings who reunite for a family wedding, and they haven't seen each other in years. It's a queer novel, but let's be honest, the reason why this book is on my radar is because the audiobook is narrated by my one and only Kristen C., and I will listen to anything and everything that she narrates. So this one is no exception. I cannot wait. Also coming out on May 14th. May 14th is the day for interesting book releases, let me tell you. On that day is coming out Oye by Melissa Mogollon, and I don't know much about this one. Again, I found out about this book because Elena Ray narrates it. Elena Ray was one of the narrators of Just Another Epic Love Poem, which I listened to in April, and I really loved her narrating voice. This one, let me read it for you, is a coming-of-age comedy, a telenovela-worthy drama, a moving family saga, all in a phone call you won't want to hang up on. And that just sounds amazing to me. Again, this is a queer novel, and I'm somehow, for some reason, expecting great things from it. And the last book coming out on May 14th is True Love and Other Impossible Things by Christina Lee. This one is pitched as Nina LaCour meets the half of it, which is such a promising pitch. And it is about a college student who designs an algorithm to match people up. It is a queer YA novel, so I'm interested in how the algorithm is going to work in a way that it accounts for the possibility of queer matches. Moving on to May 21st, we have Kittentits. Yes, you heard right. Kittentits. I don't need to say anything else, do I? Also coming out on May 21st, we have How It Works Out by Myriam Lacroix, and this is a sapphic literary fiction love story. How their love story plays out in different ways, in alternate realities. It's not too long of a novel, it's slightly more than 200 pages. I cannot wait. I'm here for the sapphic love stories that are more powerful than the passage of time. Also coming out on May 21st, we have The Guncle Abroad by Steven Rowley. And this is the second novel in the Guncle series. I listened to The Guncle by Steven Rowley a couple of years ago, I think, when it came out, and it was so good, so much fun to listen to. It was a 5-star read, and this one is the sequel. I don't know much about it apart from the fact that there's a wedding at some point. There's a aunt involved, which is a lesbian aunt, just like Guncle is gay uncle, and it is set in Lake Como, Lago di Como in Italy. So I'm really interested in all of what I just said. I cannot wait. And the last book that I have for the month of May is Housemates by Emma Copley Eisenberg. This one is about 2 friends going on a road trip in honor of one of their professors or something like that. It is a literary fiction, but it's giving me Here We Go Again by Alison Cochran's vibes, and I really hope that there's going to be a good audiobook for this one. I don't know who the narrator is going to be, but I hope it's a good one because I feel like this might be an interesting novel to listen to. Moving on to June, I only have 4 books to shout out, to mention. The first one is, oh my goodness, it's such a lovely cover, is But How Are You Really by Ella Dawson. And this one is about a burned out bisexual that confronts old demons, her estranged chosen family, and the ex she maybe shouldn't have walked out away from when she attends her 5-year college reunion. Doesn't that sound absolutely amazing? We are here for the bisexual chaos. Coming out on June 11th, we have Wolfpitch by, I have to read this name, I'm so sorry, Balazs, Lorinczi? I butchered that, I'm 100% sure. This one, I think, is a paranormal love story in graphic novel format. I read Donuts and Doom by this author, and it was the cutest thing ever. It had sapphic witches and a curse, and it was so much fun. The illustrations were so cute, and I loved it. So, you know, even though werewolves are not really my thing, I think they're my least favorite, like, magical creature out there. I'm still interested in checking this one out because I trust the author/illustrator, and I cannot wait to see what they did with this. And last date is June 25th. I have 2 books coming out on this day. The first one of them is Hot Summer by Elle Everhart. And this one is about a reality TV show that is kind of like Love Island, but it's giving me Too Hot to Handle vibes. It's giving me The Perfect Match vibes, but it's queer, and I'm here for it. If it is anything like The One, which is a book that came out years ago and that I absolutely adored, I cannot wait. I know that I'm going to love it, and I think it's going to be perfect for the summertime, honestly, so maybe I'll keep it for the actual summer months, perhaps for when I go on vacation. And the last one is The Lion Den by Iris Mwanza. This is very interesting. It is set in Zambia, and it is about a queer dancer who is arrested by corrupt police. And there's this lawyer, Greta, who comes from a village, and this is her first case pro bono. And I think she just gets involved in this dancer's story as she tries to help him, and she tries to fight with the corruption of the police. And I cannot wait. It sounds incredible. It sounds like a very intense, powerful story, and the cover is just gorgeous. It's really speaking out. I will read it this year for sure. Okay, and this is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I made you curious about some of these books that I've talked about. Let me know in the comments if these books are on your radar as well, if you would like to read them, and let me know what are some May and or June book releases that are coming out that you are highly anticipating, because I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you very soon with my next one, and until then, have a good one, take care, and keep reading queer books. Warm hugs. Bye.